inform you about the different components of the scheme. Subsequently, there will be addressed by the Honorable Secretary UGC, Honorable Vice Chairman AICTE, Honorable Chairman AICTE, and subsequently we will take up about the how a volunteer could contribute for the academic sponsoring and infra support under this particular scheme. So we will start with brief overview of this particular scheme. Full screen, please. Full screen. Next slide, please. Next slide. Vidyanjali Higher Education Voluntary Program, the major objective of this program is to involve the volunteers from across all the fields in India, basically the higher educational institutions, the faculty members, students, the serving and retired scientists, government officials, semi-government officials, NRI, then the corporates to provide support to the higher educational institutions.
Amit ji, you are not audible. Could you please check?
Yeah, sir. I am just checking, sir. Sir, we are just, is it? Share it. Sir, the screen is visible, sir?
Yeah. Now it is coming.
Next, please. Please.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, the major stakeholders for this higher educational program are the higher education institution, faculty member, and student, and the students and the volunteers. Next. Now, one of the important in this program, we wish to inform all of you about the important role of the volunteers. One is the acceptance of the academic activity support. Then provide support to the higher educational institution. And third is the posting of the intent, posting of the requirement, posting of the intent to provide academic and other support. So these are the broad framework of this higher education voluntary program. Now I request Honorable Secretary UGC to kindly address the attendee of the event, please.
आप सभी को मेरा नमस्कार. A very good afternoon to all of you. Our respected Chairman AICTE, Professor Anil Sahasrabudhe ji, all the students, faculty members, all the family members who have joined us, all the retired professionals, armed forces, and all other volunteers who have joined us today in this launch of orientation program for Vidyanjali for higher education scheme, which is aimed at supporting students, faculty members, and institutions through an act of volunteerism. We welcome each one of you, and we highly value your participation as volunteers in this very ambitious scheme. As has just been mentioned about Vidyanjali, and as you are also aware that Vidyanjali is a very pious initiative undertaken by Ministry of Education in order to support higher education institutions in the country, the faculty members and students, those who are in need of any kind of support which can be extended by the people who are capable of offering it. Taking a small example, there may be some students who are a little wanting in terms of some academic support for, let us say, computer courses, or maybe some communication skills, or maybe any specific subject. And if there are some senior students who have some spare time to help them, guide them, mentor them on these subjects or these domains or disciplines as an act of volunteerism, so that will be quite beneficial to them, and in a way we will also be fulfilling our social responsibility part. In a similar manner, there may be smaller requirements in terms of institute. For example, institute is in need of, or even students are in need of some electronic device or some IT related devices, or there are small infrastructure requirement. And if there are some individuals who can support that, or if there are some corporates through an act of corporate social responsibility, their CSR activity, if they can support that institution, this would be in a way mutually beneficial activity. For institution, it will be fulfillment of their requirement as they need it. And for corporate or for individuals, it would be an act of satisfaction that yes, they have served the people who were in need of, because these individuals who are competent or who are capable, they will be able to fulfill that requirement. So it is in fact a matching exercise between those who need and those who have, so that an act of giving can be facilitated in a formal manner. Since this had been done earlier in an informal manner at the institution level, and volunteers were also involved in taking it up at their own level. So this was going on. But now it was envisaged that we need to give a formal structure or a formal shape, so that all the efforts can be integrated, they can be conversed, and the benefits can reach to the right people by the right volunteers in the right manner. For this purpose, AICTE has come forward and they have developed a portal whereby all those people who have their requirement, they can post their requirement in terms of whether it is their academic requirement or it is their infrastructure requirement or any other kind of institutional requirement. In a similar manner, all those volunteers who have registered in terms of what they can do, what they have to offer, they can, through the portal, offer that these are the things they can do, and through a portal, a matching exercise can be facilitated. The right kind of requirement can be identified, and the right kind of people, those who are capable of offering, they will offer it. So here we need to understand that how this portal will work, and how they will facilitate this act of giving and act of taking. That will be explained by in today's orientation program by Mr. Amit Srivastav. He will be further explaining about the functioning. But here, on behalf of University Grants Commission and all on behalf of AICT also, We very heartfully welcome each one of you, and we recognize everybody's contribution, that you have taken out a very important, taken out your initiatives, your contribution in a very valuable manner. We respect your act of volunteerism, and we hope that all of you will wholeheartedly come forward and support this cause, so that the right kind of support from your side, whatever is the size of that act, volunteerism, it reaches to the right kind of people in the right manner. So I wish you all the best, and I urge upon you that you please come forward and help the needy students, needy faculty members, or the needy institutions by whatever possible way we can support it in a formal manner, in an organized manner, and support this very important initiative of Vidyanjali for higher education. Thank you so much. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir. It's a really a great privilege for us to listen about the Vidyanjali Higher Education Program from the UGC. And we are extremely happy that, sir, right now around 1,000 volunteers are a part of this program and equally are watching it on the YouTube channel of AICTE. Now, I request Professor Anil D. Sahasrabudhe, sir, Honorable Chairman AICTE, to kindly address the attendee of all the volunteers. Sir, in brief, I just want to inform you that around 30% of the volunteers are from our faculty institution, mainly UG, PG, and the AICTE approved institutions. Around 1,500 from the other part of the society, mainly the armed forces personals, then the salaried professionals, government officials, and large number of students, around 10,000 students had volunteered to part of this particular cause. So now I request Honorable Chairman AICTE to kindly address and motivate the attendee of the event, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I thank Dr. Amit Srivastava for organizing this program. Professor Rajneesh Jain, Honorable Secretary of UGC, who was with us today. We have so many faculty members and principals and students and armed forces people who have all joined this orientation program. For all the registered volunteers of Vidyanjali Higher Education Program, I welcome all of you on the occasion of giving orientation to what is required to be done in this particular portal, Vidyanjali. You are already onboarded, you have seen the portal, and in our culture, we call Vidya Dana, Vidya Arpan. And this particular Vidyanjali is giving Arpan of Vidya. Those who have all these capabilities, they are giving it to the society, giving back to the society. And this is the fundamental thing which we have done. I therefore congratulate all those who have volunteered to come and help. There is no honorarium, there is no big thing which is going to be given to you, but still you all come and onboarded. So that is a very large concept of a broad meaning of education, which you have understood and you want to contribute. Be it in the form of a nearby school where you would like to go, nearby college where you would like to go. The students who are learning at higher level will be able to help the students at the lower classes. Those who are already employed, those who have graduated can give it to the colleges as well. Those who have got their own startups and their own companies can also give not only educational content, but also help in creating the new startups. So creation of a climate of entrepreneurship, an ecosystem of entrepreneurship, an ecosystem of innovation. I think sky is not even the limit for all of us. So be it whether it is course content, be it the concepts, many times the teachers also are not aware of the actual concepts because someone who is working in the industry knows how and where it is used. And therefore, clarifying these concepts and helping even teachers is going to be sometimes important, not only the students. How we can analyze a given situation and help them. Create applications. We have so many apps created by our young generation today, and many of these startups which have been created from the educational institutions gradually within 4 or 5 years, Some of them have turned out to be unicorns. So we have great talent within our country, and the creativity has no bounds. And how Vidyanjali can help bring to the platform all those who want to help. And there is a huge commitment, of the people, volunteers who have come. And in the concept of the new education policy, where we are talking about the multidisciplinary education, this is all the more significant. I'll give you some example. There is a college which is an engineering college, and we are saying that for holistic education, engineering college student also must have the flavor of economics, flavor of accounting, flavor of the psychology, so that in his or her life, in the job profile, wherever the student gets a job or creates his own enterprise, will require inputs from the other backgrounds. But the college itself may not have enough faculty from economics, from psychology, from accounts, and therefore they are deprived of the knowledge of that area. So in the Vidyanjali program, if there is an entrepreneur from the same college who had gone out and want to contribute in the form of giving back to the society in that multidisciplinary domain, whatever he has or she has learned in the next 10 years after graduating, such students can come in. The person may not be a student of that college, but lives nearby. And it is very easy that once in a week I can take 3-4 hours off from my routine and can go and contribute. Such people can come in. And then Rajneesh ji was rightly pointing out that development of infrastructure. Sometimes we see that the college or the school has certainly a building, but not in very good shape. Maybe it requires whitewashing so that it has a good climate, ambience created. Cleanliness is fundamental, and therefore the normal cleaning the school or the college administration will take care, or volunteerism by the students of the same institute can do it. But where the cost gets involved in terms of maybe whitewashing and replacement of some of the equipment in the infrastructure, in the lab, I think that is where, if the shortage of funds are there, it is one of the areas where people who have earned enough money should come forward to help. Maybe they are alumni or not alumni, but their children may be studying in that school or college and they are well off, so why can't you do it? So this volunteerism is very broad-based, starting from supporting in terms of taking classes or mentoring, providing internship, to providing some kind of infrastructure. If some student is not able to pay the fees of the school, can we provide scholarship to such students? So there are, as I said, no boundaries, no limits. So the portal gives you ample opportunity to come forward and provide what all you can give to the contribution of yours to that particular institution. And that's why this Vidyanjali portal is something similar to the corporate social responsibility. We call it as either you call it ISR, institutional social responsibility, or the individual's social responsibility. All of us have that responsibility. And मैं हिंदी में ये बात करना चाहता हूँ कि निस्वार्थ भाव से आपकी सेवा, निस्वार्थ भाव ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. जब निस्वार्थ भाव है तो उसमें कमिटमेंट है. और हम बार बार कहते हैं वर्क इज वर्शिप. तो हमारे भगवत गीता में 3 योग है, कर्म योग, भक्ति योग एंड ज्ञान योग. ये तीनों का मिश्रण है. जो हमको पता है, जो हमारे पास ज्ञान है, वो ज्ञान को प्रदान करना, यानी ज्ञान योग. इसमें म्यूचुअल लर्निंग होता है कि व्हेन वी गो एंड टीच समथिंग टू समवन एल्स, our concepts also get cleared. And when some student or some faculty or someone asks a question, we have to start, sometimes we know the answer, we can give quickly the reply. Sometimes the question posed is such that we don't have answer. So that will churn out an action in ourselves, in our mind, in our philosophy of learning. Lifelong learning begins. So it is mutual benefit, win-win situation. A good question asked will prompt us also to start learning. And therefore, this is a Jnana Yoga where you contribute knowledge, you earn knowledge, you give knowledge, dissipation of knowledge. Dissemination is important. And if you do all of this with great dedication, that is nothing but Bhakti Yoga. So you have shown your total dedication to this cause. And since you are doing this action is nothing but karma yoga. So I think it is a combination of karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, which will certainly lead to happiness, because when you see in the eyes of those children in the school or college that they are all getting help and they are all feeling happy, I'm sure you will find great happiness in yourself. And that will prompt you to do even better and better in life. And you will certainly start rising in hierarchy in your organization, in your life. And therefore, this whole concept of Vidyanjali on the concept of Vidya Dana, it is not, it is a service. Taking this as the cue, both school education started it in the beginning, we increased it to the level of higher education, and now both AICTE and UGC are partnering on this, and I'm sure in the coming days, the number of volunteers will increase by leaps and bounds, and there will be no school, no institution which will remain untouched by Vidyanjali. And that is our aim, and we will continue to have such programs of telling. Then, by the way, there are certain do's and don'ts also which are important. Because when we go to an institution, don't go with a thing that I'm helping you, so I'm showing you some greatness. We should be humble in our background, most important thing, and contribute to the extent possible from your angle. And they should also accept you as one of theirs, as an elder brother or a parent or guardian. And that is how give and take and willingness is very, very important. So that is why this is volunteerism. We are not forcing on anyone. And despite our just appeal, without having any honorarium for this, people have come forward. So my best wishes, congratulations to all those who have onboarded, and continue with the journey. Let us continue. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir, for your word of wisdom, and it will go a long way, encourage to motivate our volunteers to work for a cause, to work for the nation building, to work for providing support to the higher education institution to strengthen our country for a greater benefits. Now we are going to show you about a small manual, how a volunteer could provide their services to the institutions with the help of the username and password which has been already created by the volunteers on the Vidyanjali Higher Education portal. Before this, I just want to inform, because in the initial session there was some technical glitches, so we are not able to show you the complete slides about the role of volunteers and what are the different activities where the volunteers could provide support to our institutions. So briefly, in 10 minutes, we are going to inform you about all such details, and subsequently we will take questions and suggestions also. Because I just want to inform all of you that Vidyanjali Higher Education Program is an evolving program. We are also learning from all of you. We are learning from our institution. We are learning from volunteers. We are learning from faculty members, students, and the government officials. So wherever we are receiving the feedback, we are trying to incorporate the same in the Vidyanjali Higher Education portal so that the overall objective of the scheme could be achieved. So broadly, there are 3 areas of support. One is the academic activity support, other is the sponsoring support, and third is the asset material equipment support. So largely if we look into the faculty members, because large number of faculty members and our students, whether it's a PhD student or a postgraduate student or undergraduate students who are part of Vidyanjali Higher Education volunteer program. So in the first phase, we are looking for mostly the academic support to our institutions. Next, please. So these are the broad area which we have incorporated in the Vidyanjali Higher Education portal. Academic support mainly related to the subject assistance. Subject assistant may be of any form. Let us suppose that you wish to provide your support for the Java programming or IoT or any other area which you think that you are in commanding positions and the institution has posted their requirement. So you may also post your requirement through the Vidyanjali Higher Education, you may accept the support, provide support to the institution through the Vidyanjali Higher Education portal. So likewise, it's teaching yoga, coaching for sports, teaching languages, vocational skills, Now, a faculty member can also provide the career counseling to the institutions, to the students of the same institution or a different institutions also, mentoring for the internship. So these are the broad areas of the support which we have incorporated on the Vidyanjali Higher Education portal. Next, please. Under the sponsoring, if any institution has posted the requirement under the sponsoring category, then a volunteer can also accept the requirement posted by the different institutions. So likewise, like sponsoring trained counselor, sponsoring special classes by the expert, sponsoring for participation in sports, sponsoring for participation in conferences, seminar, sponsoring for the seminar. So a number of areas which has been incorporated in the scheme guidelines of the Vidyanjali Higher Education Voluntary Program. The third category of the support is providing support to the institution in the form of the asset, material, equipment support. Let us suppose that you have two laptops in your disposal and you wish to donate one laptop to any one institution. So we have gone through the requirement because we have started the requirement posting by the institution in the last 3 days. So around 36 requests has been posted by the different institutions under the academic infra or sponsoring support. So some of the requests are also related to providing the digital equipments. So if any person who is acting as a volunteer wish to provide any infra support, maybe digital equipments or any other thing to the institution, so they may also provide under the category of asset, material or equipment support. Next, please. As rightly pointed out by the Honorable Chairman, sir, is basically a volunteer work. So there is a no remuneration honorarium involved. The concept of this particular scheme is to give back to the society whatever we got in our life, in our career from this society. So our basic aim of this particular program, that the person who is in higher situations like a UG student, third year student may support volunteer for the first year student. A PG student may provide support to the first year student. A PhD student may provide support to the MTech student or the master degree MA, MSc, MCom student. So likewise, whatever the academic skill we have learned during the course of our educational journey or being on the basis of our experiences while working in any organization, or if let us suppose that we have started our own organization or a startup, so we may also provide mentoring support to the student, how to go for the startup, how to provide the support in the establishment or in the startup, in the starting of the startup, what are the issues involved. So such type of volunteer could be provided. Secondly, one of the important feature is that the AICTE and the UGC both are working in the process of providing weightage to the faculty members for the in the career advancement scheme. So the different notification will be issued in due course of time. Similarly, for the students also, there will be a weightage for the hours contributed by a student in terms of the credit weightage. So these are the direct benefit to the students and the faculty members being a part of this volunteer program. In addition to this, a digitally signed certificate will be automatically generated after you provide your support, and respective institutions submit their feedback form. So automatically the portal will generate the digital certificate. One of the important aspects I just want to inform all of you as a volunteer is that you may provide online as well as offline support to the institution for their academic activity. Let us suppose that you are right now located in Tamil Nadu and wish to provide academic support to some institution in Uttar Pradesh. So you may also connect with the institution in online as per the requirement submitted by the institution, and subsequently you may provide the support to the students of that particular institutions. So in this portal, there is a no boundary. I mean, you can provide support to your own institution, to the nearby institution in the same district, or other institution in another districts of your state or across India. Wherever you have, you wish to provide support as per the requirement posted by the institution, you may provide the support. Secondly, in the phase 2 of this portal, most probably it will be operational live by the maybe in the next 15 to 20 days. We are also making one provision that right now the process works like this: any institution posts the requirement and subsequently it is accepted by the volunteer, and again institute accept the request of the volunteer, and then a volunteer could directly connect with the institute. Now in the second phase, let us suppose that you have some expertise, but any institution has not posted any requirement for that particular expertise. So you may also post your advanced support. So any institution which needed that particular support, or student or faculty member, they will directly connect with you, and subsequently you may provide your support to them. Next, please. Now, in brief, we are going to inform you about how you can, with the help of this particular portal, you can accept the request posted by the institute. First, I just want to request you, because we have gone through the data, around 29,000 volunteers has submitted their email ID on the portal, and around 14,000 volunteers has submitted all the details, including their identity proof. So I request all the volunteers to first complete your profile, submit the identity proof on the portal itself, so that you may accept the requirement posted by the institution. This is the one of the precondition to accept any requirement posted by the institutions. So for the volunteer, you just have to log in with your email ID and the password. And after the login, there will be a page. This will be right now, this is the page, like one is the volunteer profile, other is the accept offer. So as a volunteer, you have to click on the accept offer. Now there are three categories. One is the academic, other is the sponsoring support, and third is the asset, material or equipment support. So if you select any one category, again, this particular screen will come. So right in this scheme, there are large number of combination which you may select for providing your support. First is the category, like different activity like coaching or a subject support, whatever support you wish to provide. Second is the state. Let us suppose that you are looking for to support institution in a particular state. So in the drop down menu, you may select any one institutions. Then in that particular state, we have also categorized the district also. Then after the district, we have categorized on the basis of the level of the program, like doctoral, for the PhD, for the master's student, for the undergraduate students, and then the area also. So when you click on the search button, automatically the details of the requirement posted by the different institution will display in this tabular form. So it will contain all the details, and if any particular details you wish to see the complete details of the posted requirement, just click on the view, and all the details, means the institute details and the requirement which has been posted by particular institute, will be displayed here. And there are two options for you. If you think that you have enough resources and expertise to support this requirement posted by the institute, you may accept the support posted by the institute, or you just click on the not interested. If you click on the not interested, then in the next search time, this particular request will not display on your portal. So when you accept this particular offer, then automatically the request will trigger to the respective institution, and on acceptance of your volunteerism by the institutions, then you may provide your academic or infra or other support services to the institutions. Likewise, now for the sponsoring support, if you wish to see the posted requirement, or the same procedure is there, the search, then the list will be displayed, then you have to click view and accept or not interested. Similarly, in the third category also, the same procedure to be followed by a volunteer. So this is the basic details of this portal, how this portal works, and how a volunteer accept the support, accept the requirement posted by the different institutions. So now this session is open for any questions by the esteemed members who are part of today interactions. So I just request all of you to kindly raise your hand so that we can unmute you from our end. Professor KMM. Professor KM Mehta. Sir, do you have any query or suggestion? We are also looking for the suggestion. It's not related to query only. If you have any suggestion, please do send us your suggestion through email, through today meeting, or through one Google form which has been specially posted on the Vidyanjali Higher Education portal, so that you can provide your suggestions also.
Good afternoon, Amit.
Professor Dr. Kamalkant Sarma. Dr. Kamalkant
Yeah,
Sarma.
yeah, good afternoon. I will be happy to help even in the course contents. If you require in mathematics and in management and decision making, how to do it.
Okay, sir. Sir, right now our portal works like this. There are there are some requirement posted by the different institutions. So I request you to kindly, sir, go through the portal and subsequently search the requirement posted by the institute. And sir, we request you to kindly accept some of the requirement as per your expertise, sir.
Okay, I will see it. Thank
Okay,
you.
sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Muhammad Mr. Khoda. Yeah. Mr. Sunil Parmar. Mr. Sunil Parmar. Mr. Sunil Parmar. Voice is not audible. Mr. Neeraj Sharma. Mr. Neeraj Sharma. Kiran Rawat. Kiran Rawat. Madam, do you have any query or suggestions? Mr. Joel Nayak. Mr. Joel Nayak. Mr. Joel Nayak. Mr. Joel Nayak. Unmute him. Unmute him. That's Mr. GR. Mr. GR. Mr. GRK Sharma.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Sir.
So, sir, this is a good opportunity to do some service to the society through this AICTE. So my idea is my contribution as an employee and have a technocrat and I have a management consultant. So I do services to the all your organizations. That's what I was make a volunteer.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. And I request you to kindly visit the Vidyanjali Higher Education portal so that you can provide support to our institution, sir.
Sure, sir. Because the thing is nowadays required to do the service. Every person who is educated, so to do the some time to spend the time to the students and give the whatever share the knowledge and what is say you technologies, new technologies and all these things updated to the children. They will they may grow to help the nation further. That's it, sir.
Yeah, actually, our basic objective to involve large number of working professionals as a volunteer on this portal so that the expertise which they have learned during the process of their experience could be disseminated to our students across India. So thank you very much, Dr. Sharma. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Pavan Tiwari. Mr. Pavan Tiwari. Yeah, Mr. Sid. Sri Harsha. Sri Harsha, we have unmuted you. Sri Harsha, are you there? Mr. Balaji. Mr. Balaji. I request if any person has query, please do raise your hand so that, yeah, Mr. Deepak Agrawal. Mr. Deepak Agrawal.
Like in
Mr. Divyendu Mehti. Divyendu Mehti. Divyendu Mehti. Mr. Kushal Prakash. Kushal Prak. Mr. Kushal.
हेलो सर, आई एम ऑडिबल।
Yeah, audible.
हाँ सर, मैं महाराष्ट्र से हूँ। मेरा फाइनल ईयर अभी चालू है, तो मुझे शायद जॉब गिव लगी तो मैं ये जो वॉलंटियर प्रोग्राम है वो ब्रेक कर सकूंगा ना?
बेसिकली ये कुशल ये इससे वॉलंटरी सर्विस, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि आप किसी भी समय, इवन आप जॉब करते समय अगर आपके पास वीकेंड में समय है,
हाँ हाँ हाँ।
इससे नॉट ए कहीं कंटिन्यूस प्रोग्राम। अगर वीकेंड में भी आपको लगता है कि संडे के दिन आप 1 घंटे कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हो, और ऐसी कोई रिक्वेस्ट जो आपकी एक्सपर्टाइज है, जिस सब्जेक्ट को आपने पढ़ा हुआ है, या जो एक्सपीरियंस आप जब जॉब में करेंगे, तो उस समय अगर वो एक्सपर्टाइज आपकी है और ऐसी कोई रिक्वेस्ट इंस्टीट्यूट ने पोस्ट करी है, तो आप उसमें वीकेंड में भी सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं, सैटरडे को भी सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं। डॉक्टर टीके सेतु रामालिंगम।
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please, sir.
I'm Dr. Sethu Ramalingam, Associate Professor from the Department of ECE, Karpagam College of Engineering, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. I myself voluntarily joining in this program to serve to my student community. And sir, small request, sir. You have shown some screens in your presentation that how to upload the photos and all these things. Could you please send us a PDF document to our mail ID, sir? So we are facing right now some firewall issues while uploading those contents.
Okay.
Which I by my mobile also. Or else you can share this recorded session, sir. It will be easy for us to upload the things.
Okay, sure. This particular session is also available on the YouTube platform of AICTE. The recording will be there. And in addition to this, we will share all the PPT, and we will upload on the Vidyanjali Higher Education portal also, so that from there also anyone could access over there.
Okay. Because now I tried in the parallel session, sir, for uploading those contents. It was some technical glitches. So I'm not able to finish my profile now.
If you are facing any problem, just take a screenshot and subsequently share us on the email ID provided on the portal.
Fine, sir. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Milan Patel. Mr. Milan Patel. Dr. Preeti Patil. Dr. Preeti Patil. Dr. Preeti, ma'am, do you have any query or suggestions? Dr. Preeti. Professor Dr. H.J. Shivaprasad. Professor Dr. H.J. Shivaprasad, sir.
Try to solve other numerical problems which are there in our other textbooks also, okay, which I mentioned over there, including your that Bansal, of course, Modi and Seth, etc., that we can go through and we just try to solve them, okay. And similarly, I think, yeah, we covered up very well. I think tomorrow, is it, who is the 9 to 10, I think, is it Gunjan? Ivas?
Professor Dr.
Okay, Praveen will be presenting tomorrow on, is it RD class, no? Or what is that?
Mr. Geet. Mr. Geet. Mr. Geet, do you have any query?
Yeah, sir,
Yeah.
my school is not there in the list where I've completed my schooling. So for that, what I have to do? Should I directly contact to them?
Actually, for the school, there is a one program, Vidyanjali Higher Education School Voluntary Program. So the website is vidyanjali.education.gov.in. So if you wish to provide support through any particular school, so you may also register on the Vidyanjali School Education Program. This Vidyanjali Higher Education is for the higher educational institutions. So
Yes, sir, I have already registered, but my school is not there where I have completed my schooling.
Schooling will not be there on this portal. I mean, it's for the institutions who are the either polytechnic institutions or the undergraduate institutions or the PG institutions. Okay.
Okay, high school is not there.
No, for the high school, you have to search on Vidyanjali School Education Portal.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Mr. Nagam Eleswarva Olagani.
ये नहीं अभी अभी बोलना है तो आपको बोल सकते हैं अगर बंद करना है तो इसको
Technology, Andhra Pradesh.
Yes, sir, please.
I'm very much happy to be associated with you, sir. It's such a very nice and flagship program. I have registered for this program. Right now, parallelly, I'm working on this academic service activity-wise recruitment search. I have selected all the drop-down tabs, but I couldn't get any request posted by the other end. So this is my first question. And second question is, if I have to teach language, I'm an English faculty here. If I have to help in my domain area, would I have to develop my own content to suit to the needs of the students, or would they provide us the material, or is it being provided by ICTE? So how would I be able to manage this? Thank you, sir.
Yeah, there are two things. First is you are not able to find any requirement as per your interest under the academic activity, if I am able to understand it clearly.
Yes, sir.
So right now, as I inform all of you that 3 days back, we have started gave the right to the different institutions to post their requirement. So they have started posting the requirement on the Vidyanjali Higher Education portal. So in next 20 to 25 days, there will be large requirement which fulfill the different volunteers' interest so that they may provide their support. Now, with reference to your second query, all the material on whatever the teaching method and other things to be managed by a respective faculty member or a volunteer. But at the same time, let us suppose that you have some interest in teaching English to a particular English, and under the English also a particular area. So for that particular area, in a 1 month duration, we are going to provide one facility on the Vidyanjali Higher Education portal, so that even though if there is no requirement posted by any institution, you may also post your support. Let us suppose that on 15th of Feb, you have some time of 1 hour duration to teach English to the undergraduate students. So you may also post your support, advanced support, and if any institution accept that particular support, you may directly connect with the institution and provide your volunteer service.
Right, sir.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Harsh Gupta. Harsh Gupta. Harsh, are you there?
Audible?
Yeah, audible, audible. Yes, sir, please go ahead. Some audio issue, I believe. Mr. R. Gopi Nath. Mr. R. Mr. R. Gopi, are you there? Anuranjana.
सबसे पहले सर प्रणाम सर आप सभी को। सर बेसिकली मैं अभी सर नागालैंड में हूँ। सर क्या मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है आप लोग को?
हाँ, आपकी आवाज।
सर बेसिकली मैं अभी नागालैंड में हूँ सर। सर यहाँ पे कई ऐसे स्कूल्स हैं जिनके बारे में जिन्होंने इसके बारे में पता नहीं है सर। सर ऐसा कुछ सर्कुलर आए आपकी तरफ से ताकि वो इस बारे में जान सके और ऐसा कुछ अपने आप को इसको अपने स्कूल को रजिस्टर कर सके। सर ये बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव होगा ऐसा कुछ सर्कुलर आए यूजीसी की तरफ से सर। हर एक स्टेट बोर्ड को और जितने भी स्कूल्स हैं तो ये एक काफ़ी अच्छा पहल हो सकता है सर।
मनोरंजन सिंह जी, मैं आपको ये बताना चाहूंगा कि जो जो दो स्कीम्स है मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन की, एक डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ स्कूल एजुकेशन की और डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ हायर एजुकेशन की है।
यस सर।
तो जो स्कूल एजुकेशन की जो स्कीम है ऑलरेडी उसमें जो उसका जो पोर्टल का एड्रेस है vidyanjali.education.gov.in।
यस सर।
और वहां पर जाके कोई भी जो स्कूल है जो रजिस्टर्ड स्कूल है
यस
वो
सर।
जाके वहां पर रजिस्टर हो सकता है।
यस सर।
तो आपसे भी मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है जिस भी स्कूल से अगर आप एसोसिएटेड हैं तो वो स्कूल ऑनलाइन उस पोर्टल पे रजिस्टर हो सकता है। ऑलरेडी वहां पर सर्कुलर्स और गाइडलाइंस अपलोड हैं।
जी सर, जी सर। सर मतलब यस सर। सर बेसिकली मेरा कहना है सर जैसे कई ऐसे स्कूल्स हैं यहाँ पे जिनको पता नहीं है सर ऐसा कुछ हमें इतने गवर्नमेंट ये सब काम कर रही है। ऐसा कुछ सर्कुलर आया आपकी तरफ से हर एक स्कूल जितने भी हैं ताकि वो खुद को रजिस्टर कर पाएंगे।
स्कूल एजुकेशन जो डिपार्टमेंट है उसने ऑलरेडी हालांकि इशू करा है, लेकिन we will also request the joint secretary school education department to again send the same to the all the institutions.
Yes.
और ये जो हायर एजुकेशन
Yes,
का
sir.
है अभी आप स्कूल में पढ़ाते हैं अभी एग्जैक्टली?
नहीं सर, मैं एक महात्मा गांधी नेशनल फेलो हूँ सर, जो मैं एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट में हूँ। मैं एजुकेशन पे भी काम कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पे, तो इसलिए
अभी
मुझे
आप हमारे
पता चला तो मैं इसके अटेंड।
हाँ जो अच्छा, सबसे पहले आई जस्ट वांट टू नो फ्रॉम यू, आपको ये पता कैसे चला एग्जैक्टली ये इस पोर्टल के बारे में?
सर मुझे मेल आया था। मैं AICTE में पहले कुछ मैं काम में एक इंटर्नशिप किया था मैं, तो उसके थ्रू मुझे मेल आया, तो मुझे पता इसके बारे में पता चला, तो मैंने खुद को रजिस्टर किया।
ओके ओके। तो अभी भी आप भी जिस जैसे जो SHG में काम कर रहे हैं तो आपकी जो एक्सपर्टाइज है वहां पर काम करने की, वो एक्सपर्टाइज के तहत भी आप हमारी काफी इंस्टीट्यूशन या स्टूडेंट को सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं इस पोर्टल के माध्यम से।
यस सर, यस सर, यस सर। सो यस सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू। मिस्टर संजय, मिस्टर निखिल, मिस्टर निखिल एल अंबुले।
Am I audible?
Yeah, audible, audible.
Yeah, sir, I am Nikhil Ambure, founder and CEO of Cumulation. Actually, I am from Nagpur, sir. I am the final year engineering student. So at Cumulation, sir, we have identified few problems in our education system. That about 70% students they do not get placed after graduation, and from 45,000 colleges in India, about 63% are from rural areas. This report is according to MHRD only. So what we have identified is, sir, these students they have potential, they have the courage to do many things in life, but they do not get that platform, that environment to do what they want. So at Cumulation, sir, what we are doing is we are providing the placement strategy sessions to graduation students, and for 11th students, we are providing early career booster camp, and we are targeting only tier 3 institute to tier 2 institute, and those students who are belonging to rural areas, some small colleges, because they do not have that confidence. So what we are trying to build is in them is that confidence, that highlight of opportunities in and around us, because many students from these colleges they do not even know this opportunity, that Vidyanjali portal. So I would like to thank this great platform, and on behalf of this platform, I want to say that we will be providing a few free live sessions to those students, and reach to as many students as we can, and want to help them. So thank you, sir. I just need to have your support for all of this work.
Thank you so much. So I request you to, whenever there is a requirement posted by any institute for career counseling or other support like enhancement of communication skills or other area, please
Sure.
do accept as a volunteer and subsequently provide support to our institutions.
Yes, yes. So this message is also for students whoever are here from tier 3 and tier 2 institute, that we are doing help for students. We want to. Thank you, sir.
Secondly, I request all of you to kindly, because I mean, we cannot reach each and every person. So I request all of you who are part of today's interaction to kindly do disseminate information and enroll your even family members, because what happened in our home also we have lots of expertise. Our family members, our relative have lots of expertise, but they are not getting the right platform wherever they can contribute for the society. So I request all of you to kindly do involve all the persons who are in your home, in your vicinity, in your neighborhood, so that everybody could be connected with this the noble initiative of the Ministry of Education, Government of India. Thank you.
Shukriya.
Yeah, Mr. Sanjay. Mr. Sanjay Bhatnagar. Mr. Sanjay Bhatnagar. संजय जी, कोई क्वेरी है आपकी? मिस्टर सुरदीप पांडे. मिस्टर सूर्यदीप पांडे. प्रोफेसर ज्योति प्रसाद. प्रोफेसर ज्योति प्रसाद सर. प्रोफेसर ज्योति प्रसाद सर.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Yeah. It is a very good initiative taken by AICTE and UGC, and it is a very good opportunity to all of us. And we will try to, all of us, we will try to contribute, and I think we can have a very good initiative taken by the government of India. And I think I must congratulate the initiative which you have taken, sir. So that's what I wanted to say.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and I request you to kindly disseminate the information about this program among all your nearby people also. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Sure.
Yeah, Mr. Suraj Singh. Mr. Suraj Singh.
हेलो सर, क्या मेरी आवाज पहुंच रही है आप तक?
हाँ, आपकी आवाज आ रही, प्लीज.
सर, मेरे पास एक सजेशन है और एक क्वेरी है सर. सजेशन ये है सर, क्या हम लोग जो भी वॉलंटियर्स हैं वो अपने आप को और मैच्योर करने के लिए कोई ट्रेनिंग या इंटर्नशिप प्रोग्राम अचीव कर सकते हैं आईसीटी की तरफ से?
अभी आप किस मतलब किसी बी या बीटेक या एमटेक प्रोग्राम में स्टडी कर रहे हैं?
नहीं सर, मेरा बीटेक कंप्लीट हो चुका है और मैं पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन एमटेक के लिए एनरोल्ड हूँ. तो सर मैं ये चाहता था कि अपने आप को और इनहेंस करने के लिए अगर एआईसीटी हमें कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी प्रोवाइड करे तो वो हम वॉलंटियर्स के लिए कर सकता है और हम अच्छा डिलीवर कर सकते हैं.
फर्स्ट थिंग तो ये है कि जो अगर आपको कोई भी ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम, क्योंकि एआईसीटी में अटल ट्रेनिंग जो लर्निंग एकेडमी हमारी है, तो उसमें डिफरेंट एरियाज के ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम जो इवन फैकल्टीज के लिए भी होते हैं और स्टूडेंट्स के लिए भी हैं. आप वो प्रोग्राम ऑनलाइन अटेंड कर सकते हैं उस ट्रेनिंग एकेडमी के, और 6 to 7 डेज के प्रोग्राम से. सेकेंडली, लेट अस सपोज दैट कि आपकी कोई ट्रेनिंग रिक्वायरमेंट है, सो सून इन द नेक्स्ट 10 to 15 डेज इस पोर्टल पे ही आपके पास एक ऑप्शन आएगी. अभी केवल आप रिक्वायरमेंट को जो इंस्टीट्यूट ने पोस्ट करी उसको एक्सेप्ट कर सकते हैं, लेकिन 15 से 20 दिन के बाद जो आपकी अपनी रिक्वायरमेंट है आप भी अपनी इंस्टीट्यूशन के थ्रू पोस्ट कर पाएंगे. तो कोई भी वॉलंटियर जो अदर फैकल्टी मेंबर्स हैं या जो सीनियर स्टूडेंट्स हैं, पीएचडी स्टूडेंट्स हैं, या इवन जो कॉर्पोरेट्स, अगर वो उस तरह की रिक्वायरमेंट है जो अदर सोसाइटी में वॉलंटियर्स हैं जो इस पोर्टल के माध्यम से जुड़े हुए हैं, तो उस रिक्वायरमेंट को वो भी एक्सेप्ट कर सकते हैं, जिससे कि आपको प्रॉपर सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड हो. तो दिस पोर्टल विल वर्क इन ए 2 वे, जिसमें आप अपनी रिक्वायरमेंट भी पोस्ट कर सकते हैं अगर आप स्टूडेंट हैं या फैकल्टी मेंबर हैं, और आप किसी की रिक्वायरमेंट, क्योंकि जैसे आप यू आर एमटेक मास्टर डिग्री प्रोग्राम के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, तो जो बीटेक के जो फर्स्ट ईयर के स्टूडेंट हैं या सेकंड ईयर के स्टूडेंट्स, अगर उनकी कोई रिक्वायरमेंट है और वो सब्जेक्ट्स में आपको अच्छी नॉलेज है, देन यू कैन आल्सो प्रोवाइड योर सर्विसेज टू द पर्टिकुलर स्टूडेंट आल्सो और एनी इंस्टीट्यूट।
जी सर।
थैंक यू। हाँ बताइए। मिस्टर कीर्ति सिंघल, कीर्ति सिंघल, कीर्ति सिंघल, दीपक अग्रवाल, डॉक्टर अभिजीत, डॉक्टर अभिजीत, डॉक्टर अभिजीत अरुण।
Know about, say, if I'm having a online book published on some portal, so how I can donate that book to the this particular thing. And rest of the things again I want to add, one of the person has asked regarding upgrading their skills and knowledge. So all the things are already available, like Swayam, MOOC, all the courses are already available. We just have to find out what kind of support we can give, what kind of expertise we are having in that field. Only we have to volunteer, that I can get understood about this thing. So can you just guide me how to donate the books what we have already published, how we can donate it to this?
Okay, there are two ways. Let us suppose that with reference to the area of your book, there is some requirement by any institution posted on the portal. Then you may accept the requirement of the of that particular institute through the portal, and after 15 or 20 days, you may also post your advance support through your book, through your publications to the different institutions also. So in the first way, the requirement to be posted by the institute, but in the second way, you may also post your advance support. So just wait for 15 to 20 days. It will be automatically, added in your login so that you can also post your advance support to the institutions. Mr. Divyendu Mathi. Mr. Divyendu Mathi.
हेलो,
या प्लीज।
मेरी आवाज आ रहा है? हेलो,
आपकी आवाज आ रही है जी।
यहाँ थोड़ा नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम, मेरे को आवाज नहीं आ रहा है। मेरी आवाज आ रहा है? हेलो,
आपकी आवाज आ रही है, मैं प्लीज कंटिन्यू। मिस्टर दीपक, गीतांजलि, गीतांजलि साहू, गीतांजलि साहू, Ambika, we have unmuted you. Miss Ambika Bhatt.
Audible?
Yeah, audible, audible.
Sir, myself, I'm Dr. Ambika Bhatt from Jammu. I'm assistant professor in mathematics. Sir, I'm PhD and postdoctorate in mathematics. Basically, I got awardship from UGC in 2015, and I was selected as Dr. D.S. Kothari postdoctoral fellow in mathematics. So, sir, I have one question that is there any specific timing for faculty for doing this work? Because we have to teach also in office hours. So is there any specific timing for going outside in other institutions or something like that?
Actually, ma'am, the provision in this portal are in this particular scheme are totally on a voluntary basis. So there is a no timing which has been initiated by any institution, by AICTE or UGC in this matter. So let us suppose that any request posted by institution in your nearby through offline mode or institution in other states of India through online mode also. So as per the availability of your own availability, as per your timings, you may provide direct support to the institutions.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you so much, sir.
I request you, ma'am, to kindly do promote this particular scheme in your own institution so that other faculty members and the student could be part of this program.
Yes, of course, sir. I will surely do this.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. LND. Mr. LND.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. Actually, I am a government employee in a research institute. Actually, you pointed out that Vidyanjali is like giving back, and the hierarchy is from PhD to MTech and MTech to BTech. So actually, I am in a research area. So if I need some support from institutions, is that possible? Like from professors of IIT or NIT, and if I can use those resources also.
Actually, we will work upon it because right now we have envisaged this particular scheme to provide to the support to the student, faculty member or the higher education institutions. So for the other institutions, we have to work upon it because right now we have not envisaged such a support to the persons who are part of the other institutions.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
Yeah, but we can understand your point is very well taken and we will work upon it.
Okay, okay.
But at the same time, I request you to kindly do provide your support because being a part of some organization, you
Yeah,
must
of course, I'll do that.
Yes. So you may also provide support to the other institutions.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Ranjit Singh. Mr. Ranjit Singh. Mr. Vikas Kumar. Mr. Vikas Kumar.
नमस्कार सर।
जी नमस्कार।
सबसे पहले सर तो मैं आपका धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि इस मंच देने के लिए, ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म प्रोवाइड कराने के लिए, इससे हम समाज के लिए कुछ अच्छा कर सकते हैं। क्योंकि मैंने 4 साल की अपनी बीटेक मैंने स्कॉलरशिप पे ही मैंने की है, गवर्नमेंट की जो मुझे दी थी, तो इसलिए मैं मतलब हृदय से मन था कि हाँ मैं सहायता करूँ मैं। तो आपके जैसे मुझे मेल मिला तो मैं काफ़ी देख के काफ़ी हाँ खुश हुआ कि चलो एक मंच मुझे मिला है जिसपे मैं समाज की सेवा में कर सकता हूँ। वापस जो बच्चे वगैरह हैं जो ठीक से उनको गाइडेंस वगैरह नहीं मिल पाती है तो उन्हें गाइडेंस वगैरह दे सकता हूँ। मुझे आपसे मेरा ये प्रश्न था कि मैं भी जैसे कि वॉलंटियर बाय सब्जेक्ट्स एंड एक्सपर्टीज में हूँ, अगर मेरा मन चाहे, अगर मैं बाद में एसेट्स की मदद से या फिर फंड्स की मदद से उसमें हेल्प कर सकूँ तो बाद में मैं स्विच कर सकता हूँ?
हाँ बिल्कुल, जो आपका सर्च जब आप करेंगे अपने लॉगिन में जाके तो उस सर्च में जिस भी एक्टिविटी, चाहे एकेडमिक हो या स्पॉन्सरिंग हो या इंफ्रा सपोर्ट हो, यू कैन कंट्रीब्यूट एनी वन ऑफ द सपोर्ट एंड इवन यू कैन सपोर्ट मल्टीपल टाइम्स ऑल्सो। तो ऐसा कोई रिस्ट्रिक्टेड नहीं है कि आप एक ही बार सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं। अगर सपोज करिए एकेडमिक में आपका किसी सब्जेक्ट में इंटरेस्ट है तो उसमें डिफरेंट इंस्टीट्यूशन को आप उस सब्जेक्ट में सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं, इंफ्रा में सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं। तो ऐसा कोई भी रिस्ट्रिक्शंस नहीं है कि आप सपोर्ट, अगर आपने रजिस्टर उसमें करा भी है, नहीं भी करा है, तब भी आप सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं लेटर स्टेज पे सर्च के माध्यम से।
जी जी।
एंड सेकेंडली आपसे मेरा अनुरोध है कि आप जो आपके आसपास के लोग हैं या आपके जो बैचमेट्स हैं उनके बीच में भी आप प्रमोट करें, जिससे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग इस वॉलंटियर प्रोग्राम के पार्ट हो सकें।
श्योर।
थैंक यू।
धन्यवाद।
मिस्टर नरेश कुमार। नरेश। मिस्टर नरेश कुमार।
हेलो
जी बताइए।
सर, मेरा नाम नरेश कुमार है और मैं असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर हूँ स्कूल ऑफ एरोनॉटिक्स निमराना राजस्थान में।
ओके।
और सर ये मेरे लिए ही नहीं, ये सभी टीचर्स जिन्होंने भी अपने आप को विद्यांजलि हायर एजुकेशन में एज ए वॉलंटियर रजिस्टर किया है, उन सब के लिए एक बेस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी है सर ये, जिसमें कि हर कोई सोशल वर्क पढ़ाई के बच्चों को पढ़ाने के साथ साथ सोशल वर्क भी कर सकता है सर। लेकिन मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है सर कि जैसे प्राइवेट कॉलेज में टीचर्स चेंज होते रहते हैं सर, कॉलेज अभी काफ़ी जैसे कि कोविड पेंडेमिक चला था सर, तो इसमें ना काफ़ी लोगों की जॉब चली गई, मेरी भी चली गई है सर। तो मैं ये पूछ रहा था सर कि कहीं मतलब ऐसी प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है ना कि कॉलेज चेंज करने के बाद मतलब ऐसे ये हमारे इस काम में कोई प्रॉब्लम आए सर?
नहीं, ये तो देखिए, जो आपकी कॉलेज डिपेंडेंट नहीं एक्टिविटी है ये। आप एज ए वॉलंटियर, एज ए इंडियन सिटीजन, आप कहीं भी वॉलंटियर का जो सपोर्ट करना चाहते हैं, आप किसी को भी किसी रूप में प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं, जो इस पोर्टल या इसकी स्कीम के तहत इन्विसाज करा गया है। तो इसमें ऐसा कोई भी रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है कि अगर आप इंस्टीट्यूशन कोई चेंज कर रहे हैं तो उस केस में आप सेम वॉलंटियर की तरह सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड नहीं कर सकते। ऐसा कोई भी रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है।
यस सर, मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा सर। और मैं तो फ्यूचर में, मैंने पहले भी AICTE में अपने आप को रजिस्टर किए हुए हैं सर, कि मेरे को 10 इयर्स हो गए सर। जब से मैंने बीटेक एमटेक किया है तभी से 2011 से मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ सर।
नहीं, हम सभी लोग का बेसिक एम ये था कि बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि हम सभी लोग कुछ ना कुछ करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन हम लोगों के पास ऑप्शंस नहीं होती कि कहाँ पर करें। तो ये विद्यांजलि जो पोर्टल है वो इसी अवधारणा या इसी कॉन्सेप्ट को लेके बनाया गया है कि अब ऑप्शंस हमारे पास हैं। चाहे वो इंडिया की किसी भी इंस्टीट्यूट में हम सपोर्ट करना चाहते हैं तो इस पोर्टल के माध्यम से हम कहीं भी सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं। तो एक ऑप्शन हम सबके पास है। तो अब ऐसा नहीं कि हमारे पास कोई रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है। रिक्वायरमेंट ऑलरेडी पब्लिक डोमेन में है। अब जरूरत इस चीज़ की है कि उन रिक्वायरमेंट को एक्सेप्ट करके we provide our support to the student and faculty member and institutions also.
Yes sir.
Thank you Naresh.
Thank you sir.
Dr. Abhijit Arun. Dr. Abhijit Arun.
Badam is there inside it. They add badam, cut badam, or they add it in milk?
Subrata.
BTech in electrical engineering. Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, please.
Sir, I am Subrata Padoi from West Bengal, and I have completed my BTech in electrical engineering, and then I have already teaching in a ITI college also. And then I have completed my apprenticeship in electrical engineering from Coal India, and I am also joining to a company also. Sir, I have one question. How can I serve my work as a volunteer? Please provide the PPT or the PDF file also. That will be help for me to work as a volunteer. And can I ask you a question, sir?
Yeah, please.
Sir, one question is, I have enough knowledge in electrical field also, and I have also knowledge in mathematics. So how can I help in mathematics in our nearest college?
Subrata, basically through this portal, there is a one search option in your login. So I request you first search it, let us and see if there is any request pertaining to your mathematics subject or any other area of your BTech program is there or not. If it is there, you may directly accept the support request posted by the institution and provide your support. Now, let us suppose that there is no support or requirement posted by any institute in the mathematics area. Then after 15 to 20 days, there will be a provision in the portal where you can also post your advanced support that you have expertise in mathematics and you can provide support on this particular day for 2 hours, 3 hours. So anyone who is in requirement of that particular support, they may accept your support and subsequently you may directly connect with them.
Okay, sir. I have also one question. Sir, I have already registered as a volunteer in the UGC portal for the college student. Can I join as a volunteer in the school website also of your Vidyanjali website or portal?
Yeah, definitely. And we request all of you to kindly do join the school education volunteer program also, so that there also you can provide your services.
Sir, on the time of registration as a volunteer on Vidyanjali program, if someone put any false false identity, false, no, not false, sir, but also wrong identity by mistakenly as a student who is inputted they are as a self-employed, salaried employed. Sir, he or she can change the item.
Yeah, we are going to provide one profile editing facility in your login. So I hope that in the next 1 week it will be live so that you can edit your profile also. Okay.
Okay, sir. Or one more question, sir. How long I can work as a volunteer?
Till such time you wish to contribute.
So there will you will have some provide some identity card as a volunteer with which I can go in our local institution.
No, actually, when you accept any requirement posted by the institute, your profile will goes back to that particular institute. They will cross verify it, and subsequently, when you provide the services and the institute gives a good feedback to your support, then automatically one certificate will be generated on the portal.
Okay, sir. Sir, how can I will be benefited as a volunteer?
First, if you are a student right now, then there may be a provision in future about the credit weightage as a student. If you are a faculty, then I mean the weightage in the career advancement scheme for during the time of promotion. And third, if you are either a student or a faculty, then I mean the certificate will be generated for all of us for our contribution as a volunteer.
Sir, there.
Mr. Varun. Mr. Varun. Mr. Varun.
Start for it.
Yes, Varun.
So, how can I contribute as I am already in first year? So, at the time of registration, I was not aware about that we have to volunteer at a higher level.
No, I mean right now in first year, so you must be completing your first year in May or June.
Yes, sir.
So definitely, I mean, when you complete your first year, you may provide being a part of the second year student. If you think that in the first year, some subject you have expertise, you may directly provide support to the first year student also. Okay. Dr. Ranjana Jain. Dr. Ranjana Jain. Dr. Ranjana Jain.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good
I'm
afternoon.
Dr. Ranjana. Yeah, I'm Dr. Ranjana Jain, working as Associate Director, Training and Placement Division of Jain University. I'm having close to 25 years of experience in teaching, research, and placement. So first of all, I would like to congratulate UGC as well as AICTE and especially you, sir, for listening all our queries and answering everything so nicely with great patience. Thank you so much, sir. It was really a great opportunity for us to volunteer. And especially at the time of COVID time when our students are sitting at home and they need some help to come up. So I'm very happy to associate with this initiative taken by AICTE as well as UGC. Now I have only one query, sir. Currently I'm taking care of placements and training division of Jain University. So is in your portal you have that option to provide placement services also, sir? Like we used to do drives. We can pull the students of our neighbors or somewhere who's looking for, seeking for some placement, sir. So is that option is available, sir?
Yes, ma'am. There is a one option. You may accept the requirement posted by the institute or a student or faculty about the placement support. So, I mean, gradually within a 1 month time, there may be some requirement related to the placement support. And through the search option, you may search that particular option and subsequently connect with the institute to provide your valuable guidance to the students and that to students of a particular institute.
Okay. And sir, I have one suggestion. Can you share the name, contact number, designation, expertise detail of the members who have joined here? So we will come to know about each other, like who is seeking what and who is from where. Suppose I'm conducting one pool campus drive and I don't know who is looking for to join. I need to search and spend a lot of time. So if there is a common group or some WhatsApp group or something, we can post that we are doing so and so. If anyone interested, please ping me or please share your details. So instead of going portal again and again and searching, because right now 1,000 people are here, but as you said that 10,000 students are already there. So I think searching may become a little challenge for us, sir, at the due course of time when this portal will grow, because it is definitely going to grow, sir.
Okay, ma'am. We have noted down your suggestions and will work
Yeah.
up the feasibility. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Basically, we are looking for contact details also, so that we can talk to the concerned person. Suppose some university has posted that I'm looking for this support. Anyone is interested to come forward. If I say I'm interested, and by that time he see the portal, by that time he respond, maybe my activity get over. So to ping him directly, to talk to him directly, if you have some provision that yes, he posted and he knows that yes, so and so is in our portal and he's willing to help us. So directly he can also ping us and we can also directly ping them and talk to them, discuss with them and work together mutually, sir. So if you help us in this endeavor.
Already, ma'am, this provision is there on the portal. Whenever you search it, then when the details of the requirement posted by the institute, and when you click on the view, then automatically, because every institute had one nodal officer appointed for the Vidyanjali Higher Education Volunteer Program. So whenever any volunteer view the requirement posted by the institute, then the details of the Vidyanjali nodal officer will be displayed over there only. So you may directly
No, sir. Suppose somebody doing his voluntary, like if he has not signed through institute, suppose he has signed through voluntarily, not as a part of institute. If somebody signed voluntary, like our family members are there, our children are there, they are working for software companies and all that. They would like to do some training on communication skill, leadership quality, and how to face interview, some expertise, some placement connector. They have some requirement in their industry and would like to post that. So through institute, they're not a part of the institute, of any institute. They're working in the software industries, or they are a freelancer, or they have their own business. So as an individual, what is the provision if somebody likes to volunteer something?
No, I mean, a volunteer could be anyone, whether it's a faculty or a student or any other person part of the society, whether it's a working software company or a working professionals or a government officials or a retired officials. So anybody could contribute through portal. Now there are two things. How to contribute. One way of contribute one way of the contribute is to accept the requirement posted by the institute subject to your area of expertise. Now there is another way also, because there may be a possibility that you are not able to find any requirements as per your expertise on the portal. So we are also making one provision that any volunteer, anyone could post the advanced support that I have such a expertise and I am free on a 30th of March between 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and subsequently I can provide this particular support. So anyone could accept that particular support and subsequently connect with the volunteer to provide their services, provided voluntarily agrees to the that particular support. So we are also making
So
that
it's not,
provision in the portal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not mandatory that he should be associated with some organization.
No.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
It's a very broad base. So everybody person, whether it's a housewife or any, because large number of housemakers are also have lots of expertise. They have a PhD degree, they have a master degree. So they may also provide support as a volunteer to the students or faculty. But support to be provided to the students, faculty or the institutions. Support, the volunteer could be anyone.
Okay. Thank you so much. Congratulations for such a wonderful initiative. Nice talking to you, sir. Thank you.
Ma'am. Thank you. Mr. Vishal Bajpayee. Mr. Vishal Bajpayee. Mr. Subrano Bhattacharya. Mr. Subrano Bhattacharya.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Well, good evening, and thank you for giving me the opportunity for a long. This is Subarno Bhattacharya, Assistant Registrar Online Education of Manipal University, Jaipur. It's a nice initiative of academic social responsibility as part of the corporate social responsibility towards USA. Well, I have gone through all the details, and there is an acceptance of the offer. The offer letter status, and it is put pending, so that we can discuss with the directly to the SPOC, single point of contact of the nodal officer.
Could you please repeat? I am not able to understand your query.
Sir, actually, sir, I'm just telling that I have gone through all the details, and I have been already been on for the two projects of some of the colleges in the south. Okay, engineering colleges regarding the mentoring courses or regarding the mentoring the students and some of the subject assistants. So I have been gone, and it has been pending for last 2 days. Okay, so I've gone on the last Monday I have just checked, and I've been click on that particular subjects. So there is a single point of contact, the nodal officer. So I should call directly to them, or waiting for a long for making that update status.
Yeah, what I request you to, because we have provided the email ID and contact details along with the name and designation of the nodal officer on the portal. So I request you to kindly, if they are not responding, so please do contact them also.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for the nice initiative and having a wonderful academic process output towards all the organization missions. Thank you, sir.
Secondly, I request that please do promote this scheme among the students and faculty member in Manipal University, so that large number of persons could be associated being a part of this program.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. All your blessings.
Thank you. Mr. Uday Sagar. Mr. Uday Sagar.
सर मेरा आवाज सुनाई दे रहा है?
हाँ, आपकी आवाज आ रही है. We have just shared the PPT. जो आज की PPT थी, we have shared in the chat box. So anyone could directly download from there. We are also going to upload on the Vidyanjali portal also. Sri Harsa. Sri Harsa.
Hello?
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. My question is this initiative is only for the college institution, or this can even be extended to the schools?
There is a, Harsa, I just want to inform you that there is a already initiative in the name of the Vidyanjali Higher Education School Voluntary Program.
Okay.
So the website is vidyanjali.education.gov.in. So you may also register as a volunteer for the school education program also.
Actually, in South Karnataka or many places, there are some government schools where it is required many of us to contribute there to develop the schools or the infrastructure or the study process. So this will be the wonderful platform. So I really thank you for this to provide, sir.
Secondly, I request you to kindly contribute. Right now, you are an engineering student.
No, sir, I am a research student.
Okay.
Yeah, sir.
So you may also provide the support to the master's student along with the UG students in your area of subject, especially the research work under which area you are presently doing your research work. Okay.
Artificial intelligence. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gitanjali Sahu, Miss Gitanjali Sahu. Anjali. Mr. Devendra Kumar Bhola. Devendra Kumar Bhola. Mr. Viswandapalli. Mr. Viswandapalli. Mr. Viswandapalli, are you there? Okay. Mr. N. Teju Prakash. Mr. N. Teju Prakash.
I have already registered myself for this voluntary program. And one particular query that I have is that I just went through the requirements in the portal. I don't see any as of now. So will there be any regular notifications coming to the volunteers as to there'll be a certain requirement from any institution, or do we have to get into the portal every time?
No. What we are planning, although I mean, for every notification, I think it will just flood the inbox of the any volunteer. So
Okay.
what we are planning, on every day we will trigger one email which contains the summary of the requirement posted by the different institutes in one single email.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, because rather than flooding for every requirement, you will be also, I mean, there may be some requirement which is related to your interest, or other may not be your interest. So we are planning to send a day a summary of the requirement post, so that you may, if it interests you, subsequently you move to the portal.
Yes, sir. We are opening the university from 12th onwards, and we are encouraging our BTech and MTech students also to volunteer for this particular program.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
thanks a lot for a good initiative, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Mr. Vishal Bajpayee.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible.
So, hello, sir. Thank you so much for this amazing initiative, and I believe this would have some great uplifting outcomes for the society. My question or suggestion is a bit specific about the engineering side. So, as a student, open source communities and their volunteer activities like events, their code bases, tutorials were really helpful to skill up and gain new skills, which I believe that there are students currently that will also agree with the same. Is there a possibility to explore opening channels to help such Indian open source communities and efforts in India through this platform?
Okay, what we will, as I already informed to all of you, that although there is no such specific requirement to be posted by the institute under such a category, but as a volunteer, you may also provide or a request a support from the different other volunteers through this particular portal. So around maybe 15 or 20 day time, we are going to make such a provision so that such a request could be posted through portal, or such a advanced support to be posted on the portal to be accepted by the other volunteers who have expert in that particular area.
That will be awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Mr. Munir Khan. Mr. Munir Khan.
Sir, I am from Munir Khan. I'm a MS and PhD student at Columbia University of New York. Sir, I registered for that wonderful initiative. Right now, I'm in United States and I can't visit to India right now. So still, I would like to serve as a mentorship programs, especially in undergraduate and masters. Earlier, I worked at XLM Research Institute in France and CCST lab in Google. So I was registering for that program. That time, I was entering my passport number. It was not accepting my passport number.
What type of problem you are facing while entering your identity details?
When I'm entering, because right now I'm in United States, so I was entering my passport number. So it is not accepting.
Is there any message displayed over there when you enter the passport?
No, it is saying the passport number format is wrong, something is.
Do one thing, just drop us a mail on Vidyanjali Higher Education Help Desk so that subsequently we will look into it.
Okay.
Secondly, it's great that the people who are, in a prestigious university are part of this volunteer program. So I request you to kindly do continue visiting this portal so that you can provide.
Yeah, definitely. I also working with the Computer Society of India and serving and taking each month a webinar on different universities with the CC, Computer Society of India also.
Great, Munir. Thank you very much. Thank you for your participation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Vishwanand Palli. Vishwanandhu Palli.
Yes.
Yeah, please, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Sir, I am pursuing the graduate MTech. Sir, so can I audible?
Yeah, audible.
Yes, sir. I am pursuing MTech, but I have a volunteer in undergraduate graduation. Is if you possible, sir?
Yeah, definitely you can volunteer for the undergraduate student, maybe first year, second year, third or fourth year. So
Yes, sir.
I request you to please register as a, after registering of the volunteer, please search the requirement posted by the institute, and subsequently you can directly connect with the institutes.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Ompal Singh. Mr. Ompal Singh.
Volunteer is giving their service or volunteerizing. So is there any provision that you will provide the data, how many hours they are volunteered or anything, so that it can be motivated for the other volunteers?
Data to the institute or to which? Whom?
To the volunteer, how many hours I have volunteered in this program, or any other
Yeah, yeah.
persons who are volunteering continuously, so we can see their uh, hours, how many hours they are volunteering, and so others can be motivated by seeing those hours.
It's a good suggestion. Although your details, I mean, for which activity you have contributed, it will be available in your login. But it's a good suggestions given by you. We will work upon it, like maybe top 100 volunteers in academic, maybe top 100 in infra or sponsoring, so that others could also be motivated to be part of this program. Yeah, it's a
Yes,
very
yes,
good
yes.
suggestion. We will work upon it.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Subrata.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, any other query, Subrata?
Yes, sir. I have one more query, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, queries is the engineering student who are studying BTech or ITI also. So can I elaborate the job after complete their education? Can I elaborate? Can I teach them how can get the job after the doing the course?
Actually, through this particular platform, you can provide any support which has been posted by the institutions. So if you think that any support posted, any requirement posted by the institution suits to your academic interests, so you may provide your services to that particular institutions. So please do visiting this portal on a regular basis, maybe once in a, so that you can understand the requirement posted by the institution and subsequently provide your support.
Sir, there have in
R. Priyadarshini.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, please tell us.
Sir, I'm Priyadarshini. I am currently doing my postgraduate in biotechnology. I am in my first year. In the portal, I've searched about the volunteering programs and I want to offer academic assistance, and there is not any. Before this, you mentioned that I can also post like what I can volunteer, I can offer, and people who are interested might contact me. Like, how does that work, sir? How, like, in the portal, like, which can I go?
Actually, right now there are around 36 or 37 requests. As I inform all of you, that 3 days back we have given the option to the institute to post their requirements. So right now there are very limited numbers of requirements posted by the different institutions, but we expect that in next 20 to 25 days, at least thousands of requirements posted by different institutions will be there. Now, with reference to your second query, please wait for 15 to 20 days. We are going to make one provision in each volunteer login to submit their advanced support. Whatever their support they wish to offer, and it is not listed in the requirement posted by the institute. So they may also post their advanced support, and subsequently institute may search and accept the support. So that feature will be available in your login in next 15 to 20 days.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. K. Akshaya Kumar Mandan. Mr. K. Akshaya Kumandan.
Hello.
Yeah, please.
So I'm from Niger, Odisha. I'm doing undergraduate BTech, third year, sir. In my college, there is no, I want to do scholarship from the Vedantshi I want to do a scholarship. Any scholarships are yes, sir, Vedanshi?
No, this portal is not for scholarship support. It's for the support to the student, faculty, or institution for the academic or sponsoring or
Means,
the infra support. So this is
means
portal.
Sir, I have checked that. Means I have searched for some sponsor or advertisements activities like that. In that there is no means there is no result found is showing. Sir.
No. What I suggest you, there is a one portal of Government of India which is National Scholarship Portal. So
Yes,
I
sir.
request you to kindly do visit the NSP to explore the scholarship opportunities offered by the different ministry and department of Government of India.
Means
Now,
Vedanshi portal, sir.
yeah, National Scholarship Portal.
National.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, National Scholarship, sir. One second.
Scholarship Portal. Ms. Geetanjali Sahu. Madam, we have unmuted you. Geetanjali Sahu. Some issue in her mic, I think. Geetanjali Sahu. Some issue in actually your microphone, so we are not able to hear your voice. Mr. Jaideep Kataria. Mr. Jaideep Kataria. Mr. Shivam Prajapati. Mr. Shivam Kumar Prajapati.
करंटली मैं बीटेक कर रहा हूँ सर, तो एमटेक के लिए इस पोर्टल से हमें क्या मतलब हेल्प मिल जाएगी? मुझे अभी एमटेक करना है, तो इसके लिए
बेसिकली शिवम, आपको इस पोर्टल के माध्यम से दो चीजें हैं. जिस सब्जेक्ट में आप पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, अगर उसमें कोई सब्जेक्ट में असिस्टेंस चाहिए तो इस पोर्टल के थ्रू रिक्वायरमेंट को पोस्ट कर सकते हैं. दूसरा, अभी इन विच ईयर यू आर राइट नाउ, सेकंड और थर्ड ईयर और फोर्थ ईयर?
फोर्थ ईयर सर.
फोर्थ ईयर में आप पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, तो जो फर्स्ट ईयर में आपके सब्जेक्ट हैं उसमें भी आप किसी और इंस्टीट्यूट के स्टूडेंट्स को सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं.
यस सर.
ओके, सो इस पोर्टल के माध्यम से आप उन इंस्टीट्यूशन से कनेक्ट हो सकते हैं जहां पर उस सब्जेक्ट की जिसकी आपको नॉलेज है, कोई रिक्वायरमेंट है. सब्सिक्वेंटली यू मे प्रोवाइड योर सपोर्ट थ्रू दिस पोर्टल.
ओके सर. सर जैसे मुझे हायर एजुकेशन के लिए क्या मतलब मदद मिल सकती है सर इस पोर्टल से?
हायर एजुकेशन के लिए अगर आप एमटेक करना चाहते हैं तो सबसे बेस्ट है कि आप गेट को पास करिए और उसके बाद देयर इज ए वन पीजी स्कॉलरशिप स्कीम, जिसमें अगर किसी भी आप AICTE अप्रूव्ड इंस्टीट्यूट में एडमिशन लेते हैं तो उस केस में यू आर एलिजिबल टू रिसीव 12,400 पर मंथ स्कॉलरशिप फॉर मैक्सिमम 24 months.
ओके सर.
Okay, so
थैंक यू सर.
please do clear GATE examination because it's a GATE linkage scholarship scheme. So
Yes, sir.
first you have to clear the GATE examination. Okay.
ओके सर. थैंक यू सर.
Mr. Viswendra Palli. Three questions more and subsequently we will wind up today's sessions. Mr. Uday Sagar. Yeah, Mr. Uday Sagar.
यस सर मैं अंडर ग्रेजुएट स्टूडेंट हूँ, BSc बिहार से हूँ सर. मैं किस तरीके से आप सपोर्ट कर सकता हूँ बच्चों को? 10th 12th में ऐसे पढ़ा रहा था मैं बच्चों को, तो मैं किस तरीके से इसमें वॉलंटियर ग्रुप में काम कर सकता हूँ? प्लीज गाइड मी सर.
अभी आप BSc के किस ईयर में हैं?
फर्स्ट ईयर सर.
तो दो चीजें हैं. अभी जैसे आप BSc फर्स्ट ईयर में हैं और किसी स्कूल के बच्चे को सपोर्ट करना चाहते हैं
जी,
इसमें, जैसे कोई 8th में बच्चा पढ़ रहा है या 10th में या 12th में, तो विद्यांजलि जो स्कूल एजुकेशन का पोर्टल अलग है, उस पर भी आप ऐसे वॉलंटियर रजिस्टर हो सकते हैं और वहां पर बच्चों को, स्कूल में जो बच्चे पढ़ाई करें उनको डायरेक्टली सपोर्ट दे सकते हैं. दूसरा, जब आप सेकेंड ईयर में शिफ्ट हो जाएंगे नेक्स्ट ईयर, इस साल में जून जुलाई में, तो
जी सर.
फर्स्ट ईयर के बच्चों में भी अगर कोई सब्जेक्ट में आपका कमांड है और
जी
कोई इंस्टीट्यूट अगर वो सब्जेक्ट की रिक्वायरमेंट को पोस्ट कर रही है, तो आप फर्स्ट ईयर के बच्चों को भी सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं.
सर.
ठीक है. ओके.
सर मैं 11th 12th के बच्चे जो होते हैं उनको भी सपोर्ट कर सकता हूँ कि नहीं?
बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं. उसके लिए आपको विद्यांजलि स्कूल एजुकेशन का जो पोर्टल है vidyanjali.education.gov.in उस पर रजिस्टर करना होगा.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू. मिस्टर आकाश. Mr. Akash.
सर गुड आफ्टरनून सर.
Yeah, good afternoon.
हाँ सर. सर मैंने अभी ज्वाइन किया है तो मेरे को मतलब क्या क्वेश्चन क्या पूछना है पता नहीं है.
अभी आप पढ़ाई कर रहे हो, आर यू वर्किंग समवेयर?
पढ़ाई कर रहा हूँ सर.
किस साल में पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, किस प्रोग्राम में और किस ईयर में?
सर मेरा मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग हुआ है. मैंने गेट एग्जाम को भी 2 बार क्वालिफाई किया है. लास्ट ईयर मैंने एनआईटी कालिकत में एमटेक ज्वाइन किया था सर थर्मल साइंस के लिए.
Okay.
But due to that corona pandemic and that issue, due to that health issue, I will not join physically college. I will drop the MTech, my MTech, and prepare for the state level service examination right now.
तो यहाँ पर आकाश दो चीजें हैं. Since you have qualified GATE examination 2 times, so you are very well versed about the GATE examination, especially the subject in which you appeared. So if there is any requirement posted by any institute for the support for the preparation of to the student for the competitive examination like GATE or any other examinations, so you have to visit the portal, register as a volunteer, and subsequently you may search the requirement posted by the institute, and you may connect with the student and the institute to provide your support.
Sir, I already registered as a volunteer, sir, on Vidyanjali portal.
So
I already registered.
Yeah, there is a one option for the search. So under the search, please do search, is there any requirement for the preparation for the competitive examinations? And subsequently, you may accept the requirement posted by the institute and provide your support.
Okay, sir. But sir, any opportunity in a regional language, sir? Because I am from Maharashtra. Basically, the Marathi language I am preferring. So any chance to give a contribution in my own language, sir?
Definitely, you can contribute in your. Let us suppose that even in the engineering subject, you wish to start teaching in the Marathi language. Because I just want to inform all of you that from the current last academic year 2021-22, the AICTE has also given approval to the different institutions to start engineering in the regional languages also. So in the Marathi also you can contribute in any subject as per your expertise.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Whatever the colleges or whatever the colleges have living in my city, they are not aware about that Vidyanjali portal. Not know, but they are not giving the importance to GATE exams, sir. I have only one candidate to qualify a GATE from my college, but and मतलब मैंने 2 बार गेट क्रैक करके मतलब करके बाद भी मेरे को कुछ मिला नहीं ऐसा आज मेरे को लग रहा है. क्योंकि मैंने मतलब एमटेक ज्वाइन किया था उसमें भी मतलब फैमिली से थोड़ा वहाँ पे रिस्ट्रिक्शन आया कि वहाँ पे फिजिकली आप केरला क्योंकि एनआईटी केरला में थी. तो मैंने वहाँ पे फिजिकली ज्वाइन तो नहीं किया लेकिन 2 साल से मैं प्रिपरेशन तो कर रहा लेकिन कोई गवर्नमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी मेरे को नहीं मिल रही है सर. इसकी वजह से थोड़ा मतलब मेरे ऊपर भी क्वेश्चन मार्क खड़ा हो रहा है फैमिली की तरफ से. उसको थोड़ा कैसे सर मैनिपुलेट करूँ आप बता सकते हैं सर?
आकाश, वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड योर सिचुएशंस, लेकिन यहाँ पर जो बेसिकली हम लोग सपोर्ट या वॉलंटियर का जो रोल्स है उसके बारे में डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, जिससे कि आप एज ए वॉलंटियर हाउ कैन यू कैन कंट्रीब्यूट टू द सोसाइटी. सेकेंडली, जो आपका प्रश्न है, बहुत सी ऐसी इंस्टीट्यूशंस इवन महाराष्ट्र में है जहाँ पर अभी भी जैसे जो गेट स्कोर 3 साल तक वैलिड रहता है. तो उस केस में अगर जो करंट एकेडमिक ईयर में भी कहीं पर अगर एडमिशन हो रहे हैं और लास्ट डेट नहीं है तो यू कैन ज्वाइन एनी इंस्टीट्यूशन नियर बाई ऑल्सो फॉर योर एमटेक प्रोग्राम. और अगर गेट पास हैं तो AICTE अप्रूव्ड इंस्टीट्यूट में अगर ज्वाइन करते हैं तो उसमें 12,400 पर मंथ की स्कॉलरशिप सपोर्ट भी आपको दिया जाएगा.
हाँ लेकिन सर मतलब जो कॉलेजेस है ना उनकी फीस तो भी हाई है ना सर. मतलब 2.5 लाख के करीब उनकी फीस भी जाती है. वो तो अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते. अभी फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंट जो घर से मिलता है वो तो अभी टूट चुका है. तो कर रहे हैं जैसे भी पढ़ाई.
I can understand आकाश. इस सभी जब भी हम लोग की भी जो स्टूडेंट लाइफ थी वी आल्सो वर्क लाइक दिस. तो उसी में ही हम सबको ऑप्शंस निकालनी है, वेरी वेर द ऑप्शंस वेदर इट्स गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर और द प्राइवेट सेक्टर. तो उसी में हम सबको आगे अपनी मेहनत करते हुए आगे निकलना है. डेफिनेटली यू आर ए ब्रिलियंट स्टूडेंट. डेफिनेटली यू कैन कंट्रीब्यूट फॉर योरसेल्फ, योर फैमिली एंड द सोसाइटी आल्सो.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर.
आकाश. श्वेता. Sweta.
Sir, actually, I'm a working professional in TCS, and currently my technology is Java. So basically, I have a question here that if I accept the offer for a particular specific subject, and if I will not be available on the particular date, so is that offer will be cancelled, or will I get the another date to serve?
Yeah, actually, what I suggest you, if you accept any offer posted by the institute, although there is a one particular date on which you have to provide your services to the institute. So let us suppose that due to some engagement, you are not able to provide your services. So please do contact immediately the nodal officer of the institute. All the details will be in your login, and inform them that you will be free maybe in the next week, next Saturday, Sunday, or maybe weekday also. So subsequently, you may reschedule your date, and when the institute will submit the feedback form, they will mention on particular date on which you have provided your support.
Okay. Sir, one more I have a question. As I have already volunteered for this, and I also wanted to be a part of for school students. So can parallelly I can do both, right? Or just I can be part of one
No,
program?
definitely anyone can contribute for as many as voluntary program, whether it's a school education, Vidyanjali school education program, or higher education, or any other voluntary program. One program is also run by the UN also. So you can volunteer for any program run by the different ministries, department, or international organizations.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah.
Thank you. And one request to you, Sweta, please do motivate it among the fellow employee of your colleagues of your own organization, so that they may also involve in the volunteering work.
Yeah, definitely, sir. I will do the same. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Gaurav Mukherjee. Gitanjali Sahu, if you have corrected your microphone, I don't know. Gitanjali Sahu. Dr. Payal Garg. Dr. Payal Garg.
Hello.
Yeah, madam.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible.
Okay, sir, I am Dr. Payal Garg. I am the founder of the Advert Archive. So we are working. I'm working as an entrepreneur. We are working with entrepreneurs as well. So my question is related to startup industry. For example, in any institution, students want to start on their own any initiative or any project. So they also can post their requirement, or only institute can?
So actually, ma'am, in the provision, first in the phase 1, we have given right to the institute to post the requirement through the portal. In the next 15 to 20 days, we are also giving facility to the student or the faculty to post their requirement through their institution, because we cannot take directly in the public domain. So once it is verified by the respective institution, it will come to the public domain to be accepted by for the acceptance of any volunteer.
Okay, both ways. It is working for mentors also and for mentees also.
Yeah, and since you have also pointed about the startup, what we will do by today evening, we will also include one option for the support for the startups. So that this particular option on that particular specific category, the institution may post their requirements.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Mr. Mehboob Hassan. Mr. S. Mehboob Hussain.
Currently, I am working as assistant professor as well, heading innovation and entrepreneurship development cell. And I'm also working with some close initiatives of Ministry of Education, like Toycathon as jury and Smart India Hackathon. My question is, sir, here, like whenever we mentoring the students in Toycathon, like Smart India Hackathon or other initiatives of MOE, we missing some assessment techniques, like assessment tools on the portals. However, we mentoring the students, and students can learn something regarding technology or business canvas model or whatever it may be. But in repercussion, we are missing that how much they are learning and what is their outcome and how they are performing. So if we could able to bridge this gap, that might very much helpful for us mentors like ourselves. This will be helpful, I think.
What we have incorporated, although I'm just putting it before you for your suggestions also. This particular portal works like this. When a volunteer provides their services, there is a one detail form to be filled by the institution containing all the details along with the outcome of that particular program. So we are capturing that particular details in the form, and subsequently it will shared with the volunteer who provided the services to the institutions. So if you think that that's okay, otherwise I just request you to kindly give us your further suggestions so that we can incorporate it over there.
Definitely, sir. Thank you so much for.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Devendra Kumar Bhola. Mr. Devendra Kumar. Mr. Deepak. Mr. Deepak. Vassal Thakur.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, audible.
Sir, how are you, sir?
I'm good.
Sir, my name is... Hello, sir.
Yeah, Deepak, please
Sir,
continue.
my name is Deepak from Telangana. I had a doubt, sir. I'm studying at Chaitanya Degree College in Telangana. Sir, here no schools and no colleges are showing interest in our local area, and only we have to explain. My second doubt is only we have to explain in the school or college here, like means we have to explain anything for the students only in the way of the head of the education department in the way means how can we say we have to explain the contents in our own way, or they have to explain in the mentioned way.
No, actually, it will be mutually decided by the nodal officer and the volunteer. So, I mean, please, after the acceptance of the support of any institutions, requirement of any institutions, please do have a conversation with the Vidyanjali nodal officer, higher education nodal officer of that particular institute. And subsequently, you may inform that you just want to teach in this particular language or any other thing you just discuss with the Vidyanjali nodal officer of that particular institute so that you can provide your services over there.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So if any volunteer has had any further query? Mr. Anupam Tiwari, we have unmuted you, Wing Commander Anupam Tiwari. Mr. Wing Commander Anupam Tiwari. Sir, do you have any query? Wing Commander Anupam Tiwari. We are receiving some questions through chat box, so we have unmuted you. Okay. Please do type on the chat box so that we can check at the latest question if there is any. Dr. Nancy Juneja.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, please, ma'am. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, am I audible, sir? Yeah, good evening, sir. Greetings to you for the wonderful, session and being so patient for each of the query. This has been really a wonderful learning. To be short, it has been long that, we've been into education, be it higher education, elementary education, since almost 25 years. And definitely being in school and institutions as guest lecturers in, IITs and NIT, Ford School of Management and Delhi School of Economics, I feel, personally very obliged to contribute here in the higher education program by Vidyanjali and, All India Council of Technical Education. Just wanted to know by listening to all queries that we really need like a particular schedule. Definitely we'll update our profile and post our core competencies, be it career counseling or startup mentoring, entrepreneurship. But, it is like that we wish to contribute. But at times we have so many mentors that sometimes, when we have a system, like it is a particular, after every fortnight, it is our session is scheduled in some or the other institution which has already posted, requirement with you. It will be really great to check upon and log in that where is the requirement, when it is a routine that every month we'll be given chance to mentor somewhere or the other to share the expertise. That is like one query. If we can have a program schedule in some time, I understand that this has just started, so it might take time. And second, a suggestion or something, definitely WhatsApp group, Telegram groups and everything are on for network building. But this is really amazing. Like, I feel this is like 100 years of experience coming together when all educationists are together in the forum. So if at all we can have the meetings like this monthly, or maybe fortnightly, to discuss upon the innovation in education, that will definitely bridge the gap between academia as well as corporate. So one query which is like the program schedule, which I really want to contribute and have the chance to contribute. And second, a request for meetings like this, because I feel when each one of us will share our knowledge in the education sector, we'll definitely grow leaps and bounds together. That is it, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Definitely, we will interact on a fortnight basis, and because we also have to improve upon this portal, because we are also itself in the process of building this platform. So whatever the knowledge of little knowledge we have, and we discussion with the different stakeholders, we have built some platform. So we are definitely will take into consideration the feedback by the different stakeholders to improve upon. Secondly,
wonderful, sir.
Yeah, secondly, with reference to the, I informed all of you earlier that we are going to, put the email notification, but not on for every post, maybe as per the interest of a volunteer, or maybe on a daily, one single email containing the summary of the requirement posted by the different institution, so that if any volunteer wish to have time on a particular date or time, because whenever any institute posts any requirement, it contains the details of the requirement date along with the timings also. So if the volunteer thinks that it is the suitable time, if he or she can contribute for this particular cause, then they accept the requirement through the portal. So this is the way this portal works right now, but definitely in future, lots of improvement will be there, so that lots of data and statistics could be shared with the volunteers.
Gee, wonderful, sir. A wonderful initiative to, pool all the educators with the Government of India project. Thank you so much for the wonderful platform. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Wing Commander Anupam Tiwari, sir, we have unmuted you. Anupam Tiwari, sir. I'm not able to hear your voice, sir.
इसको बढ़ा रही थी सांस को एकदम बोल दिया बट मैंने you're unmuted with blue shits.
Tiwari, sir, we have unmuted you. Anupam Tiwari, sir. Seems some audio. Balaji. Dr. ISV Manjula. ISV Manjula.
Am I audible?
Yeah, audible, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. I'm a professor of English and also an international examiner and also a corporate trainer. So my observation was when I registered on the website, there was a very generic term about the expertise. It just said arts, but there was no special mention of languages or any other competence. So I was hoping that if you could include English or the other languages, it will be we will be able to specifically register under a particular expertise and competence. So that was my suggestion. Otherwise, I'm all good, sir, and waiting to be part of this great project. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's a good suggestion, and we will incorporate a competency drop down in the volunteer profile section.
Yes,
So
sir.
that it could be uploaded over there, and subsequently if any institution would like to interact, so that they can interact with the volunteers.
Yes, because particularly language is English particularly is important for placements, CRTs, etc. So I was just wondering, it'll be. Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yes, sir. So since English is important for CRTs and placements, so I was just wondering that it could be properly incorporated.
Definitely, ma'am, we can incorporate it. Please, I request you to kindly drop us a mail also.
Sure, sir.
A detailed suggestion so that we incorporate in the portal.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Gitanjali Sahu, again, we are giving you options. Sir, your mic is working right now. Gitanjali? No, some issue at here. Mr. Balaji? So, we are coming to the end of the session. So, if any volunteer has further question, please do raise your hand. Otherwise, we wind up today's session. Mr. Subrat, Mr. Gaurav Mukherjee. I request Wing Commander Anupam Tiwari to kindly, sir, drop us a mail with your suggestions so that we can incorporate your suggestions in the scheme guidelines as well as on the portal itself. Okay, we are again trying to unmute you, Anupam, sir. Tiwari, sir, we have unmuted you. Your mic is working. Still, I think there is some problem in your microphone. Take 3 or 4 questions more. Mr. Gaurav Mukherjee. Mr. Gaurav. Some issue in order. Dr. Raji. Dr. Raji Gopalakrishnan. Dr. Raji Gopalakrishnan.
Yes, sir. Am I audible to you, sir?
Yeah, audible, ma'am. Audible.
Sir, I'm Raji. I'm from Puducherry. I'm working in a government engineering college here as assistant professor of physics. I do have one query, sir. Yesterday only I registered, and a lot of things which is specified were not by myself being able to fill up in the registration form. That I don't know how to get the support. And second thing, the question is whether it is mandatory for all the institutes who has been approved by AICTE to register for Vidyanjali volunteer scheme. Is it mandatory?
Yeah, we have issued the directive to all the AICTE approved institutions, and UGC has also issued directive to all the institutions which are not come under the purview of AICTE to register on the Vidyanjali higher education portal.
Yes, sir. Is there any deadline for that? But I came to know through some other circular which was not from my institute. It was from outside that, and I got through the portal also some other mail, personal mail. I got it from AICTE, I think, and there was no communication from my institute. So I was wondering that institute could not register it. So what should I do for getting registered by our institute?
And there is it's a very simple form for the institute registration through the portal. The IC code,
okay, sir.
AISHE code need to be entered, and subsequently one email notification will go on the registered email ID of the institute. And there
okay, sir.
one button to activate the account, and automatically the institute, the institute login is there. The details of the local officer will be entered, and subsequently it will be informed for the institute to post the requirements.
Okay, sir. Sir, as a faculty, can I take the initiative?
Yeah, definitely,
For
ma'am.
my institute register, or you'll appoint an nodal officer? Okay.
No.
So, and I can.
Yeah, it's the
Yes,
head
sir.
of institute to appoint a nodal officer, not AICTE or UGC.
Okay, sir. Again, all the students can also individually get registered to Vidyanjali, sir?
Yeah, we have requested all the institutions also to involve the students and the faculty members as a volunteer.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I'll definitely pass on to the head of the institution, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Abhijit Javalkar. Mr. Abhijit. Mr. Abhijit. Sisir Rastogi.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, Abhijit. Rastogi. Sisir Rastogi. Mr. Sisir Rastogi.
नहीं आज
Dr. Abdur Rahman M. Dr. Abdur Rahman M.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to congratulate you and AICTE and UGC. So this is a wonderful scheme. Sir, but I have been trying to register an institute for the past 2 weeks. Despite of entering the AICTE code, that is U-0445, we are not receiving the verification mail ID, sir, to an official mail ID. I even spoken to you last week a couple of times. I have mailed you too, but no response, sir. Hello?
The institute is on a particular domain or it is on Gmail?
No, on our official mail ID, sir. vc@bsc.ac.in.
No, yesterday also, I think you have sent us an email on my email ID.
Exactly, sir. Exactly, sir. STDC at to that mail I sent a mail, sir, from our President of Education.
Actually, what we have observed that from the AICTE domain server, the email is not triggering on that particular email ID. So that's why the activation link could not be sent over there.
So what is the solution, sir?
One solution could be to update the email ID in the profile of AICTE.
Yeah, it is confirmed, sir. It doesn't appear as updated perfectly, sir. It is I don't know.
No, I'm not telling that this particular email ID is not updated properly on the IC portal. Basically,
okay, sir.
Okay, we will look into it from the back end. We will try to resolve it.
Yeah, please do it, sir. I've been trying for the past 2 weeks. I even spoke to, I think, Manila, one of your.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. We will work upon it. Just you inform the IC code of the university.
Yeah, U-0445, sir.
Just note down it, and we are just noting it down, and subsequently we will inform.
Yeah, please, sir.
Yeah, we will try to resolve it from back end. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Vishnu Mittal. Vishnu Mittal.
Oh.
Vishnu, please tell us.
And good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Tell
us. I am doing M Pharma from Haryana, sir. Hello, can I hear, sir?
Yeah, Vishnu, bataiye, please.
Sir, I am doing M Pharma from Haryana. Sir, how can I do as a volunteer after registration?
Basically, Vishnu, you are presently doing M Pharma. So tell us whether you can provide support in any subject to B Pharmacy student.
Yes, sir.
So yes, so through this particular portal, search if there is any requirement posted for the B Pharmacy student under the academics component. So if there is any such requirement, you may accept the support of the institute and provide support to the counseling support in a particular subject to the student from any institutions across India in the B Pharma.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
So
any internship program for M-Pharma student by volunteers?
there may be a possibility that some institution may pose their internship requirements. So you may accept as a, I mean, on behalf of the institutions, you may accept their requirements. But at the same time, I request you not only limit yourself to this particular portal. There are lots of other options for the internships. So do explore the various portal for the internship opportunities. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Wing Commander Anupam Tiwari. This is the yeah. Mr. Tiwari, we have Wing Commander, we have unmuted you. Still, there is some voice issue. Some issue, sir. Please just type. Yeah, we have unmuted you from our end. You just type your question. We will respond, sir. Mr. Ram Babu. Yeah, Mr. Ram Babu.
Hello.
Yeah.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Yes, sir. Currently, I have done bachelor in mechanical engineering. So, is there any scope in regards of internship or volunteering?
No, actually, if you're looking for the internship opportunity, I request you. There are there is one internship portal developed by the AICTE. So you may explore the internship opportunity on the internship portal, AICTE internship portal. Secondly,
right.
When you pass your second year in next year, there is a internship in which AICTE is supporting 300 students every year to visit to the Canada for a 12-week internship program. So in your second year, in next year, you may also apply for that particular internship in the month of the July. Okay.
Yes, sir, but I have already completed.
You have already completed the mechanical BTech program.
Yes, BE, Bachelor in Mechanical Engineering.
So as a volunteer, you may contribute to the society for the first or second year students.
Yes, so for that, how
support, you have to accept the requirement posted by the different institutions. So now we come to the end of the sessions. So I thank all the participants who are part of today's program for their time, patience, and understanding the concept and how they can contribute for the system. Dr. Gopu Kumar, are you there? Dr. Gopu Kumar, Deputy Secretary from UGC.
Yes, Amit, I am here. Yeah. Amit ji, I am here.
Yeah, please. So I request Dr. Gopu Kumar, Deputy Secretary from UGC, to kindly propose vote of thanks to all distinguished volunteers who are part of today's program. Please.
Thank you, Amit ji. And today in this program, as we all know, this great initiative from AICTE Vidyanjali has made great strides. Today we have more than 20,000 volunteers registered in the portal and ready to support in different ways to higher education institutions. And today we had the first orientation program for these volunteers. And on this occasion, I would like to thank the Honorable Chairman, Professor Sahasrabuddhe, for his gracious presence and for his guidance and addressing the participants today. My special thanks to Honorable Secretary UGC, Professor Rajneesh Jainji, also for addressing the participants, and Dr. Amit Srivastavaji for conducting the proceedings today. And a very special thanks to all the volunteers who have come forward to join in this noble cause of supporting the higher education system in a big way. And there is no doubt this scheme is going to move in leaps and bounds in the coming weeks and months. So on behalf of AICTE and UGC, I would like to thank all of you, all the participants who have joined today on this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to you also, sir. Thank you very much. So
Thank you.
with this, we are ending the today program. We'll definitely interact with the volunteers on a fortnight basis so as to understand the concerns and upgrade our system. Thank you very much. Thank you. Namaskar.